Okay, welcome back to Influence Media, the podcast about beauty and influencers. And today we have brilliant guest, Géraldine Peri Amis. She's founder of Dermotechnology. Hi, Geraldine.
Hi, good morning. Good morning or good afternoon, I don't know. How are you, Valeria? Good?
I'm good. Yeah, you know that yesterday I was on concert of in Dubai, and it was so much energy there. So I want to
Well,
share this energy with you. And
yeah,
my
okay.
first
That's good.
question,
I like to
yeah, my
see
first
you.
question will
No,
be,
merci.
yes, I know that we can make the boom in our podcast today. So, Geraldine, can you please tell me about the beauty? Your thoughts about why the beauty is so important nowadays? Let's start with philosophy question.
Yeah, of course, of course. General question is always good to start with. Well, I mean, beauty, it's been always, something for woman and man now. I mean, we are in generation that we need to look young for long. We're working longer. We need to look young. Society has changed as well, that you change of the job. So you need to be very presentable, very nice, and look younger than your age to get another job, another position. That's reality.
Mhm.
There's as well divorce. That's 50% of, couple they divorced. No, it's true. So the people are like 40 something, the children, they grown up, and then the teenager, whatever. And then, there's a lot of divorce too. So you have to consider that the market has changed as well. I mean, society and the market of the celibate, like the single people, like they look for, to get another life and to find love again. So I think that's why as well. Society has changed. So it's not only just, I think it's just, essential right now to look younger than your age, to eat properly. Yeah, that's why I think so too.
Yeah, thank you. I think that it leads us to the question about the inspiration of your brand. I want to know about what inspired you to create the Mata technology and how you can combine beauty sphere and technology in your brand.
It's a very good question. There's two questions in one. I'm going to be concentrate to
I
answer
also
to you.
think yeah, I have a lot of thoughts in
Yeah,
my mind and I don't know how to express it
yeah,
in
two
one
questions
question.
in one. I have to concentrate. No,
Yeah.
the thing is, I've been in the field 36 years. And when I started to be an esthetician, it was in 1988. And then I, my ambition was not just to be in a boutique or a spa at the time and just to do treatments all the day long. I was really already very, very focused and interested in technology, like
Mm-hmm.
mainly more like how skin works from inside, how we can boost the cells renewals and things like that. So just to explain that my orientation since I was young was really like more like to develop protocols, to work with brands, to create stories around a technique, let's say, protocols of treatments. And then that's why I worked mainly for European brand, notorious, and having the position of either, the international trainer or
Mm-hmm.
or has the developer, like a product director or manager. It was depending. So then after I was called to train the distributors around the world, or, giving the positive point and the argumentation for the commercial and the salesperson to sell the technology, because I was on it and I was creating the protocols. So that's why. But why I created this technology and my technology, that was more likely, well, I've been going around and I've done, a little bit like everything. And then I thought, well, that was in 2011. And then mainly then our approach, of course, the menopause. And I was very tired. I was doing a lot of miles. I was flying a lot. I was working for this company under pressure all the time. And then I thought, well, this is the time that I can create things for myself. I'm going to stop to work for someone and I'm going to create my own technology. And that's why. And I wanted to create like to bring a new solution to the market. And because it was my job before as a developer, I thought, well, I have the capacity. Why not? So I'm going to do it. That's the story.
It must be you should be so brave to create something like your own business, and I think that you had people who supported you. I know that your father was a chemist, and maybe he influenced on you. Can you please share
Yeah.
this? Yeah,
Yeah.
this support.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, when you quit like this and you have a good position, and usually it's because you called. It's like a
Mhm.
destiny. First of
Yeah.
all, you hear a call, and you know that you have to do it. There's no other way that this is your life.
Mhm.
The thing is, yes, I born in the field of perfumes and cosmetic. I was a kid, I was single child, and my father was already a chemist, and then
Mhm.
a nurse, and
Yeah.
then he had like three license. He was a physician, a biologist, and a scientist, somewhere. But then after he was working for the environment, he changed and he wanted to do perfumes and cosmetic. And then he started in Grasse in the south of France, which is the town well known, like worldly well known, where there is all those companies with name and creative
Mhm.
person like this. And he stayed and he owned his own company for 40 years. And then I was always with him, like the weekends, I was hanging around in the laboratory. And then after like 16 years old, for every like 3 season, like summer season, I was waiting the formula. It's called laborantine. Laborantine is a person, is laboratory, and they take
Ah.
the components, and they wait the formula. They do it
Mhm.
like they follow the instruction on the formulation. So I was very familiar with the scents,
Yes.
with resinoids, the liant. I mean, everything about the formulation, basically. And,
Mhm.
there's tons of formulation. Now we died in 2020, so I have tons of formulation in boxes, like tons all his life. So, so that it was very encouraging me for sure. He was already retired when I started, but he gave me a lot of tips. He helped me a lot about, the conception. But yes, I had this in my blood, I think. The motivation and the passion, that was part of me, integrant. That's nature, you know?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
see. And I think that this is your passion to create something new for your clients, especially how to combine electroporation in beauty tips. Let's talk about
Yeah.
this unique
Yeah.
part of your
Because
product.
you asked me earlier the question how to combine the technology and the nature, or I don't know what you said to me earlier, but something like that. And
Yeah.
well,
Mhm.
basically, when you are a creator, it can be a beauty creator, you can sculpt statue, you can paint, whatever. But when you are artistic, you have a vision. And the vision
Mhm.
you have is like when you paint something, it is a projection about you are deeply inside. So I like the technology, but I don't believe that you're going to go all the time very happy if you suffer, if you have pain. And so I linked the technology with something
Mhm.
very comfortable, very relaxing, very efficient, but very ultra holistic, So it's a mix of clinical touch, scientifically proven, of course, because I'm using the electroporation, which is
Mhm.
making your skin permeable. But at the same time, I worked in the protocol about the emotions. So you feel the texture, you smell the organic oil and thing and scents in the products. The way we work with the brushes, they have like a silk touch. That's every gestural is very important. Is details. There's a lot of details in the protocol to make you feel you feel your skin working from inside. You feel all the frequencies. You feel moving. You feel everything working out. But it's still no shot, very comfortable, no pain, no downtime, and linked with all this, you have to be open and you have to be very, very relaxed for this to be able to work even more because you like it. So when you like it, you do endomorphic, it's pleasure hormones. So yeah.
Yeah, the relaxation.
58 now, so I'm heading 59.
No,
So
you're 25, I think.
but I want to keep like this because this is my personality. The only thing is like when I don't, so then I'm not wrinkly. That's all all it counts for me, But what I want to say is just like a question of stimulating your skin, of taking care about yourself. But when I created this, that's because no, I wasn't like I am now. No. I had the skin very, very saggy suddenly. I My skin was totally different in 1-2 months because of the unbalance about the hormones. And you see the change like that when you start to really get the menopause. No, in 1-2 months, 3 months maximum, you transform very badly. And you cannot do anything. Nothing is working because it's hormonal, and it comes from so deep inside that is really changing your mood. You're depressed. I mean, it's targeting everything. You feel so tired. You have no energy. I mean, when I was young and I had some client telling me that, I was like, oh, okay. I was really like, I didn't believe that it was so ugly and so dramatic. But it is. And the worst things that is taboo, because the worst things in this part that is taboo, because as soon as you're scared to talk about it because you don't want to complain because you're not sick. It's not a sickness. It's not a disease, right? It's not considered as a disease, but it is. It is, because everything is falling apart. I mean, your mood, you have no desire, you're tired, you drain all the time, you do nothing. You eat a piece of salad or a little tomato or something, and you feel bloated like a frog. And you don't understand why you're retaining so much water suddenly, and you were skinny and thin all your life. You know what I mean?
It's like a natural process, but it feels like it's unfair.
It's unfair.
Because you wasn't, you didn't expect that it would be one day. So so fast process.
It's unfair. It's hard. You don't know. You lost. You don't know what to do to fight this and to to get it back. It takes time, and I didn't want to take sometimes they submit you many years. They submit you some program, to compete with some hormones, synthetic hormones, and everything. I've seen a lot of clients. Well, this is my personal thoughts. So, I don't want, everybody is free to think what they think. But I didn't see a big difference. And most part of the time that they were taking pills every day to try to balance it, and they was doing some other bad side effects, because it's not natural anyway to take all this stuff. So I was thinking, well, I want, and believe me or not, but this technology, dermotechnology, is doing more than this, because when you receive energy with the frequencies, the microcurrents, the low frequency, believe me or not, I think is really balancing your energetic level, like your body energetic level. It's like you plug yourself, to a generator. No, seriously.
You can feel it not just not just in your appearance, but you can feel it inside. It gets better the quality of your life. It's a wonderful thing. It's a miracle.
Because you're not depressed anymore. You don't understand, but I mean, I've been through that, and I had the fibromyalgia at the time, 2011. Some days I was so stiff, I couldn't lace my shoes, I couldn't put my socks on. I had no desire at all. I was in my bed, trashing my bed for 2-3 days. Like, it happens to women. We go through that. And then when we start to do this protocol and testing my prototype and doing things, I'm like, wait a minute, I'm changing it. I was more flexible, no pain, no back pain, nothing. And I start to be interested in this and read a lot about this. Yes, it worked on the lactic acid, in your joints. It works about fighting arthritis. There's research now in the United States a lot with machine they pulsing just to put some electrodes on your scalp, because they say that it's fighting depression and it's healing you. So yes, I mean, the microcurrent, when it's adjusted and high tech, I'm not talking about things that you you buy for like I don't know, 50 or $200, on the Chinese website. But I'm talking about just did, I worked on. You really aware about a change, about you see better, you don't have grinding teeth, or you flexible. I mean, right now, I don't take even vitamins right now. Now I take some supplement. I like to do it. But I train like 4 times a week. I do my yoga. Yesterday, I trained for 3 hours and a half last night. I came back, it was 11 p.m. I'm fully in shape. I mean, I am like, I would be 30. I feel like I am, the energy level is very high, very, very high, ultra high. And here, I'm good. I'm stable. Like when I say this, it's like I'm not like cyclotimic. I'm not, I'm not like under pressure or, impacted with my moods, No, I'm good. I'm so good, So no, there's something to go with the energetic level for sure, because I think it's balancing things by itself. Like the body picks up what it needs and that's it. The rest is draining out. I think.
And so it's wonderful that Dermotechnology can softly stimulate the body to become more beautiful and more energetic. So I think that it's a very important thing to know about the beauty inside, about your nature. Oh, Geraldine, can we talk about what your clients can expect when they come to your cabinet, to your office in Miami?
Basically, it's a gym. It's a face workout. We work the face, the jawline. We work, around the eyes, here to lift it up. We work the forehead. I mean, basically, it's like it's like I would say like the alternative to Botox. It's really like a natural alternative to people that they want to slow down injectables, they want to slow down or to stop Botox for any reasons. The people, they cannot do it because they have an immune system very low, or they've been sick, or cancer, things like that. So what they can expect, they expect natural results about the tightening, the firming, the toning, the lifting. We're working the muscles. So all those muscles, there's more than 60 muscles, like almost like 68 muscles between, here attached to the décolleté and neck and jawline, and everything is attached. So it's a frame. And then we're working out the muscles, but the skin texture at the same time, and you relax. So it can be 30 minutes of treatment, 45 minutes, 1 hour, or 1 hour and 15 minutes. But we have like four different programs,
And I think that except this structure in the face, the clients can get this relaxation because of the special electroporation thing. Yes.
Yes. I show you the machine. I show you everything today. So it's like
wonderful.
it's small, it's compact. So I've done something very high tech. I wanted something like Apple, like the beauty, which is like something like mobile, and the concept very smart, and not making noise and no maintenance. So basically, so that's the look of it. But this is very highly powerful. Powerful, like you would imagine a big machine with big wire and big cables. It's as well. The electroporation it's a chemistry Nobel Prize that is being awarded, to two physicians, American physician. So this is an American, a U.S. chemistry Nobel Prize that it was awarded in 2003. But that's just to prove that it's possible to bring some products from, the layer of the superficial layer epidermis from the skin through the pores, through your corporins, the pores, the channel, what we call the channels, and the water channels, and we bring the products from the surface to the deep dermis through the pores. So that is this chemistry Nobel Prize. So they've been proving that yes, we can. Yes, we can. Okay? We can with no injectables. So it's even better because when we go for, with a face roller like this, let's say on my skin, then, I would inject with no needle, some serum like this.
See?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
see.
so I would choose, a serum, whatever is inside. I choose my components, my bioactives, and then, I have a little, I show you because like this you can, and and one like this is one treatment. So instead
Mm.
of taking a needle and injecting with my syringe, I don't need the syringe. I'm going just to take this, put this inside. It's going to stay inside, and then I'm going to do my treatment.
So I know that a lot of women from the older world, they often need to come to doctors for medical injections because of their face, because of their skin, and you can give this service, but without any injections. It's
Yeah, this is look.
wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the exactly the that. And then when I
See,
start to
plus.
work, see, I'm going to show you here. I have to check it because right now, yeah, you have the serum coming out right here, But here,
Uh-huh.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
not connected to the machine, but I would be connected to the system, and then that would infuse directly through the pores all the bioactives. So I can plump. I have different frequencies, like different
Mm-hmm.
frequencies, electromicrocurrent, and those 7 microcurrent, each of the microcurrent is combined, coupled with the electroporation chemistry Nobel
Mm-hmm.
Prize. So
Mm-hmm.
that makes the difference. Like you have the stimulation with the microcurrent and the infusion with no needle because of the electroporation. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Wonderful thing I seen. Yes,
Yeah,
thank you so much,
gym,
Geraldine, for presentation. Yes.
you have the gym and the nutrition at the same time. That's it.
Oh, yeah. See, and you know that it's come to the deep, deep treatment, but without injections. It is wonderful because yeah, it's very important for those who are afraid of some injections, doctors, medicine, and something like that. But they want to get this result, deep result of the essences and something like that.
It's
Mm-hmm.
good because in fact for the person that they still want the to express, they're
Mm-hmm.
not, they're not really concerned. They're concerned with wrinkles. They don't want the expression lines, but they don't want to, all the time inject or for any reason. Or it's not working anymore because my generation of some people, they've been injecting for like 20 years now or 15 years. It's not working like before because the muscles is being targeted so much, injected so much, and frozen so much that it entered in atrophy and it got loose. So then they need the stimulation to tone the muscles. The muscles, they're supporting all your structure. So if you don't work your muscles, which is, yeah, I mean, that is the purpose of the Botox. So on one side, yeah, it's helpful, but on the other side, that is it's getting really difficult after because after several years or whatever, now they know with the research that that is the main problem, that's the atrophy about the muscles. So they're trying. So now they're talking about the microcurrent, and this technology we do have, it's even better because we inject with no needles, so no downtime, no bruises, no bite size effect, no nothing, no edema, no paralyzation or whatever it can happen with the risk that is concerned. But we enrich the skin. So we have bioactives, we have, peptides or retinol or vitamin C or vitamin B5 or plants. I mean, so we can treat acne, hyperpigmentation, not only aging. So see, for example, if I do that, you see I have. But if I do that, you don't see.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
See, I
Yes,
don't
yes,
have
yes,
Botox
let's see.
because if I do that, I have them. See,
Mm-hmm.
that's the purpose of that you're not marked. You
Mm-hmm.
can be fine and everything, but yeah, it's natural. And I have clients, they do combination. They're happy with that. They just slow down, and then instead of doing the injectables like every 3 months of Botox or 4 months or whatever, they do this and then they go once a year. So it's even lasting longer.
Mm. It's a natural stimulation of beauty. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a natural stimulation and with no bad side effects. So it's 100% safe for the metabolism. There's no toxins. And yeah, it can be really helpful as well for the people, after cancer. I have a lot of people they concerned with their health. So that, the cancer survivor, they're very concerned with this. They really take conscious about, everything which could be toxins or, poisonous for the metabolism. So I have a lot of vegan people as well. Vegan people, they eat organic because they concern even more with the components, the formulation. They want things really clean, really pure, green. So we are in this vibe. We totally in this. Like all my products, they can be considered vegan. There's only one on 35 products that is not the lifting gel mask because it's got honey. It's got honey inside. And honey, 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 like instead of sugar, So that the real vegan, they wouldn't eat honey neither because it comes from the animals, the beast, the bee.
It's so tasty.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. So, but it can be considered, organic, like totally green, no animal derivatives, no cruelty free, of course. So yeah, it's a natural way of stimulating your cells. You can work on many things. We do drainage, we work on the detox, we work on the hyperpigmentation. It depends what we are infusing. It depends. Sorry, I have my dog.
Yeah. So nature, makes some damages. Okay, Geraldine, why did you decide to take this approach? I mean, natural. Why you decide to refuse the botox usage? Yeah, why you decide to choose this way? It's not just because I think that botox and some other artificial things, they are cheaper than natural approach maybe, and it should be some personal reason for this decision.
Yes, personal reason is because you take care about yourself, your health. I am a cancer survivor. I had something minimal. I didn't have the surgery, but it was 6 months of treatment. It was a little surgery, but I didn't get chemo. I didn't get, the radiation. So I escaped. So I was very lucky. But that was in 2006. So way, before then I created my concept in 2011. But I'm very concerned, highly concerned with not calling the immune system when I work on someone. Like when you work with thermal shock, like when you use laser, when you use radio frequency. I love microneedling. I said, I think sometimes it's necessary. It's really working. I love this technology when it's well done, very good. I love it. But, other technology that is pulsating, pushing your cells to provide collagen and elastin, like mainly laser and radio frequency and thermage, or, I'm not talking about name of brand, whatever, but those technologies, they're based on shocks. They're based on something really violent, hurting your cells, to push your cells to produce what is normally, slow. And that's the process. But no, I noticed in 36 years now anyway, and I sold a lot of technology. I've done 7 years of proper seller, like being a salesperson. And that's something that I never done, but I done it like 2007 up 2011. So I was selling all this type of technology. And I noticed that it worked for a while, like very shortly, and then suddenly the metabolism is in saturation. That's it. And it's not responding anymore. It's not responding to this high violent, call, that the immune system. So I think it's better to call the natural potential and slightly, to work like boosting, toning and everything, but based on a natural dynamic and being like open. I work with machine on the energy. I work as well on what we call the skin cells energy. There's, I don't know how many scientific sources. If you type this on Google, like skin cells energy, that's the truth. That's explain to you. Yeah, I explained to you that everything what is powering your cells is this little cells called the mitochondria, and this is the fuel, of everything, all your metabolism, basically, all the conjunctive tissue, all the skin renewals, or everything. And basically, when you get tired and when you get older, everything is slowing down, and these mitochondria, they're not productive anymore. They're very slow, they're lazy, they don't work out. So I really believe that when you provide energy, so this is energy, that's pure energy, right? This is like a pure energy. That's an engine, like the machine is an engine. And when you connect it, because you're connected to the system, your body is entering in a polarization, what we call is becoming minus, negative, like a magnet. And the products that either the mask, either the gloves, I mean, it depends what I'm going to use here, is going to be plus. So basically, I'm just looking like this to show you. If I use the gloves, the silver gloves, to really massage and to lift up and help with my hands, my touch, my pressures, I'm modeling your face. I'm shaping your face like I want. And I'm choosing the right frequencies. And I go over, and I diffuse the microcurrent with those silver fibers gloves.
See, I see, yeah.
So
Thank you,
it's
that.
because you touch, your model, your massage, but at the same time, there is the infusion. There's products all over you, like a mask, right? And there's the stimulation. That's more like a sculpture. That does the sculpture because I can sculpt and I can as well. This I can go with my finger, but here I can go really, I go to find the muscle insertions and the key point. So here is digital puncture, and then pulsing this point for like 3 minutes, in fact, is stimulating all the muscle attached to this, and like 3-8 muscles targeted at the same time with a pulse on this key spot.
Wow.
Yes.
This is wow. Yes.
No, it's like yoga face, when you see those people doing the yoga face and working. Same thing, but much higher and much more effective because they're the pulse, pulsing and telling to the muscles, hey, react to this vibration and this pulse and build up some fibers. And then suddenly the muscles get tighter, shorter, stronger, toner, and that's going to support and to lift up your structure. Simple as that,
It's not a shock effect, but it's wow effect.
Yeah. Well, it's pulse vibration, no contraction. I don't work with contraction. Some people, they use the microcurrent with making contraction. Like when you see those machines with patches and they go, it's hands-free, and you see everything like this contracting. I don't work this way because I think you're not controlling what you're doing. And as well, you putting the patch on there, but then it's going to work by itself, but you're not acting the treatment. Every face is different, and everybody is reacting differently. Some people, they can, they move, some people they don't, some people. So I don't like the hands-free for that. I like to sculpt, I like to be there and to really, every face is unique. So like this, you're discovering at the same time what you can do, where you can go, what is reacting, what is more responsive, and then you do your sculpture.
Yeah, so you can make your body become younger, the beautiful, more beautiful, and you can do it without any chemical injections. It's very important thing. Thank you, Geraldine. And I want to ask you about the picture that I saw on your Instagram. It was so impressive, and I can't forget it. I mean, your silver mask.
It's I have it.
Oh no!
Yeah,
So it's very interesting thing. It's like
I have it here.
yeah,
Yeah, I have it here. It's here.
yeah, it's so beautiful. Yeah, so
I like
beautiful.
it.
So how does it work?
Okay, so so when I start to do the prototype with this machine, of course, it evolved. It was first not digital. It's not like now, but I kept the same frequencies. I'm very happy with that. So the thing is, first of all, my supplier, then when we start to do this and then we start to design, I start to say what I wanted and. So that was in 2011, okay, September 2011. So I start to do the machine like with just the face roller, which was totally different again because I design. But then I didn't have a mask, okay? And I wanted a mask because I wanted to bring the hands free. I wanted to say, okay, after microneedling, after this, after laser, you want to repair the skin? Yes, we can apply, biocellulose and things, and we can repair the skin with the frequencies and applying a mask. And I got a mask with a type of a silicone material, and it was some electrodes inserted inside. And the problem is, every single time I was taking off the mask after 20 minutes of application of protocol, the skin was really red, really inflamed, mainly people with rosacea, hair. I was stopped because, in fact, it was like warming too much and bringing but too much the blood flow on the zones where was inserted the electrodes inside the mask. And it was not fitting everybody. Some guys as well, man, they do
it's
the treatment.
my problem. Yeah, my skin become red because of everything. And I think that, I understand this problem. Yeah.
You have this problem, but the morphology too, because everybody's different. Some face are more round, some they're more square, some like a higher forehead. So how can you adjust the nose or the lips and this? It's very, very hard to adjust. It was never good. And people, they have a Velcro to attach. They were claustrophobic. All the time, no, I can't take this off. Some people, I'm like, okay, I have to create something about that. So I create a part of my supplier, totally a part. It's another, we call it maison, it's another company in France. And I requested something special because it's very strange, but I had all the time in my mind Paco Rabanne. I don't know if you heard because you're much younger than I am, but Paco Rabanne, the dresses, do you know the dresses in metal?
Yeah, I know them, of course. Yeah.
Yes?
Yes,
Okay.
of course. I hear about this brand. Yes.
Okay. Okay, so it doesn't, it exists, the perfume exists, but the couture went down. But me, I'm from the 60s, so in the 70s, those dresses, they were everywhere, like the big, the celebrities like Brigitte Bardot, Sylvie Vartan, all these French, notorious actors and singers. They were wearing those short dress here, and really like like this with those metal plates. And then I saw that, I'm like, wow, because I was in admiration with this couturier, the designer at the time. And I'm like, why not something with chain, maybe? And then something flexible, because in my mind, I wanted something flexible to be able to match any morphologies, not rigid, flexible. And the flexibility, and the flexibility, the suppleness allows the system to touch all part of your skin. There's no gap. It's rigid. It goes. So it's just to show you, if I go like this, I'm going to try to do it. But when I apply, you can see that the little wave, it match.
Oh.
You understand?
And it can be fitted with every type of face. Yeah.
Yeah, it's exactly, because I wanted the microcurrent to square and not to 1 millimeter. I wanted this to square absolutely everywhere and the neck together. So I had this idea. My son at the time was like, I think it was like 13 or something, or 14. And he was laughing at me. It's like, Mom, really? What are you going to do? And I remember that the first prototype I had I had the picture I was applying on my son's face. It was like, oh, what are you doing? And then basically I've done like 2 holes here for the eyes, but at least for the mouth, but not for the nose, because the nose, that's the problem to match with everybody, because the nose is never on the same dimension, the same space. So that's allowing me to be okay on anybody. I can place this on anybody is going to match.
It's flexible, not just because of this mask, but flexible for your customers. Yeah, it's very personal approach for everybody. Yeah, wonderful thing.
And then I imagine, the pressure like this. So the mask is connected to the machine and then your body as well. So again, it's a question of magnet. Like I play with the science of the opposite magnet to infuse and absorb what I'm going to between your skin and the mask. So it can be the biocellulose mask. It can be our gel, lifting gel with marine collagen and hyaluronic acid. It can be anything. So that's what we're working with. It can be our clay mask. We can infuse clay mask with all the minerals, very, very ultra holistic. And that's it. So yeah, there's a difference protocol with that. So you are in minus, this is in plus. And again, all the opposite poles, they attract to each other. So that's allowing to infuse everything in your skin.
It's a smart and simple decision. So, French decisions. Yeah. Maybe you can work with somebody from other countries or from other states in United States. Yes. So how can you communicate with them?
Well, I mean, here in Miami, it's my showroom, but I have three estheticians working here. I have three estheticians as well, two in freelance, and they can do the treatment. I do the treatment on some of them, then I start when I came to Miami 3 years ago here. Then after the professionals, we more, I would say, more notorious in a way that we are referred, I mean, people, they talk about us like a professional. Maybe, she's going to say, oh, she's going to connect or to post this on the Instagram, and then some other, they're going following her or they follow each other, and she's going to say, oh, what is, or something. And then they contact us. I mean, actually, I'm really working worldwide through my Instagram, only my Instagram. The Instagram, I do it myself. I mean, I really want to do the post myself and everything. So I manage my Instagram myself since the start. No, I want this because I want to really specify what is written, and I have this feeling I want to still be in control of that. If I can say control, I don't like this word, but you know what I mean? I don't want something that I wouldn't have said, or, so I like to manage this, to be sure about the post and what is done about it. But after all the professional client, I have clients in the world, anywhere. Not everywhere, but a lot of places now, it starts. And we communicate by Zoom, we communicate by WhatsApp every day. It can be WhatsApp, ultra responsive. And after I have some partner representative, like ambassador, like brand ambassadors, then when they become a brand ambassadors, they retail the product, they do the right recommendation with the product, they ultra serious, ultra professional. So yeah, and then those people, they refer us some other professional, or because they can be as well a teacher, instructor in the aesthetic, they can be in the school, or they can represent another brand. I have some people, they represent another brand as well, and they wanted to represent as well, and then they manage those two different technologies, and they, Dermotechnology is very good to combine with these technologies that I have already. So yeah, it's a partnership, more like a family thing. I don't drive this as a businesswoman. I drive this as an artist, really. That's why I like to keep it. When I say small, it's like I don't dream about massification. I don't dream to see, thousands of dermatology everywhere. I know that would kill the brand. What is done now, it's luxury. It's exclusive. So even when I place a spot somewhere and we have a new partnership somewhere, I will never give the partnership to someone else across the street or 3 miles or 5 miles from there. No, I don't. I won't work like this. I refuse to work this way. I protect the partner they're working with us, always.
It's about inclusiveness. It's about the high level of your service, and it's about the personal approach to every person, every client. Yeah, it's very interesting thing, and it's a soft approach. I see. But it's wonderful to know. Yeah, it's wonderful to know that you have online sessions with your clients, and every woman and man from the whole world can ask you about something and you can help them by the video, like we just now, we have this recording, and it's wonderful thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because when you bring this, okay, when you scale something like a big, that you're not in control anymore. Like when I say control, it's like we're not in touch anymore. It's not based on the emotions. The scale of business is so high that's it. It's not yours almost anymore. You can't, because the team has to be 3 times bigger than I would have now, or But right now, no, we're close to our client. We're very close to it. It's like a family, like people they can call, they can send a message. That's it. I have that. Okay, not everybody, but if they wish to do it, we're here for them. We can be here. We're not overwhelmed. We're not, even if it's very busy, the days like they're passing and flying, and I never have, it's like I do 20% of what I would like to do, but we're reachable. You know what I mean? It's human scale. It's like, and this is rare now, it's like boom, 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 you do this, you sell this, but there's no after sales. There's no,
You're in touch,
yeah,
you're
there's
in
no
touch in
communication. Yeah.
every senses. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But what do you think about influencers like your partners? And do you have some special requirements for them? Because, I see that you have so strong requirements for yourself, for your brand, for your quality of service. And maybe if you would work with influencers, they have to be fit this high requirements. So what do you think about it?
No, I'm not, I think I'm really highly demanding with myself. I think I'm very, very demanding with myself, kind of tough with myself, but no, I've just some rules. The rules is just to respect the brand, like the philosophy, but seriously, no, if I would have someone working, I don't know, the idea would be like, if I have someone, I don't know, well known in the beauty field, and having even some technologies, and would like to work with our technology and represent it and communicate about it, and because she's well known, or I don't know any reason or whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I would do the partner straight away. No, I like, I'm someone based. I told you about the relationship and the love, I mean, basically, because I've done this adventure by conviction. So it's something personal, but it's like I'm sharing something which is precious to me. But I'm not as demanding. It's like if someone, sees a vision and wants to talk and communicate about it. No, yes, it's just because I never took the time to communicate or to call the influencers, or seriously. I mean, I've it's like I don't know. Every day it's like this. People they call us, we sell, but yeah, I mean, it's been, I don't know. It took off from the Instagram and from people, themselves, and the trade shows that I do here in the United States. But yeah, I never contacted any influencers, but I would love to. I know that it works. I know that it's a good thing to communicate with, and yeah, I know I am for it. I don't have like big like things. I don't even know how it works. So, but yeah, it's something to get the brand and to share and to try the products and to be honest about the products and to say okay, and no, I would love to do that. I mean, no.
So, influencers, you should know that Geraldine is open for you.
Thank you, Valeria, for giving me this opportunity to express myself and to talk about Dermotechnology. Thank you.
Thank you.